not gentle. The political hot goose. You sit down for me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. This not the Hot Goose Network television. Me na gentle, the political hot goose. You sit down for me, you the fry. I for don't buy you the nyaka nyaka. Today, na the 29th of January 2023. Today, na a very, very important day and a very, very important message we dey come out from the Hot Goose Network. And this message here, every Sierra Leonean, we believe in national unity and national cohesion. Every Sierra Leonean, we believe in inclusive governance system with President Stock Andubio, the push, and one we all imbibe. I want to listen to this message. It's a very important message. You will listen now YouTube, Gentle the Political Hot Goose. Now for share and drop your comments because when I comment they're important. You will listen. Now for also subscribe to the YouTube. You will listen now Facebook when a Hot Goose Network Salon. Now for also follow the page and also share the program and you will listen to audio. Do ya where you done listen now for share this very important message to every group and every individual and let them hear say President Bio na man we na a unifier na man we ready for less salongo before. Politics a dynamic. It change with time. Politics not to for let you develop permanent enemy. Now for let you develop permanent interest when are the best permanent interest in the best when are the best permanent interest of the nation. And that one day, now that best interest of Sierra Leone and the people of Sierra Leone, President Bio they work with. President Bio no one use the judiciary. President Bio no one use the judiciary for muscle opposition. You know they do. President Bio no they use in executive power like how APC they do for disturb and disrespect people. No, you know they do. Waiting President Bio they do. They use negotiation and constructive dialogue for get along with opposition members them. For let them make sure say we get a unified Sierra Leone and for let us get a Sierra Leone where we all go enjoy and hala no the day. Now that's the reason why President Tok Andubio from Temtrade we see he don't approach him brother when a honorable Dr. Alhaji Kande Kole Yumkella for let it come back na the Sierra Leone People's Party in the interest of Sierra Leone for put Salon first. For so long, when all they see President Bio go public because President Bio get clear intention, in conscience clear about the call where he go call him brother. At certain point, Dr. Kande Kole Yumkella and some of him people them where be done there with him na the NGC party, they been say they been disgruntled because they been get some stiff resistance na the SLPP party at certain points where Dr. Yumkella been the contest for turn flag bearer. What happened in that? We see say during that 10 day, now the fight for political supremacy. Internal politics wrangling, it can get a lot of issues them, waking they beyond people them control. But however, when President Bio go na kitchen, President Bill get the opportunity for talk to him brother Yumkella. He apologize on behalf of the people them we go don't do and bad. We make a vex it come out na the Sierra Leone People's Party. And he apologize on behalf of the party as a leader and as the president of the country. He call him. He said, "Do you, my brother, come? Let we can serve this nation." He gather all the paramount chiefs in another country and all the people of Gambia and Sierra Leone in the front of publicly in the whole world. He say, "Una all join me for talk to my brother for let come back, let make the party." Why you think say Dr. Yumkella not go listen to that call? This is the question. Dr. Yumkella just get for listening to that call. He get for listening to that call because Dr. Yumkella believe in Salome, putting Salome first. Since he believe in putting Salome first, everything about Salome, where anybody approach her with him, he go take him and run away with him. Now this make day like today. We don't reach to this point wherein the NGC party and Dr. Yumkella, they don't decide now for listening to that call, because not only one time President Bio don't approach Dr. Yumkella and the NGC, because President Bio get respect for them, he get respect for the people of Sierra Leone, he get respect for the country, he want let everybody come on board for promote that country day. He don't they talk to him brother so long. Finally, Dr. Yumkella and the NGC party, they don't agree. For begin, they don't agree for collaborate with the Sierra Leone People's Party. Dr. Yumkella and the NGC don't agree for they into alliance with the SLP party for the 2023 elections. For join President Bill in that elections, for let it get resounding victory, for continue for support Sierra Leone in the interest of the people of Sierra Leone. Because they say the kind of job President Bill don't do in that country, within these 4 years and 6 months, they one be part of the historic achievement that we President Bill don't make. Then back one day part of that history book. They don't want to go far away from nation building. Then one let them name the part of the big development that we President Bill they make. They want let them contribute. And I think say not a bad thing. Now that one they don't make. Dr. Yumkella don't approach the NGC party. The NGC party don't agree for joint President Bill. Now the negotiation for that alliance, it don't begin with family. This now a very big victory to Sierra Leoneans. On behalf of the Hot Goose Network, anybody who did at the NGC, where due to political statements, then where gentle the Hot Goose Network and the SLPP bloggers them, or anybody where we don't make their political statement, they will not go down well with one or two members them that the NGC or people them are solemnly in the interest of Sierra Leone apologize on behalf of Danny. Let us swallow with pains and pocket with pride. Just like how Dr. Yumkella don't swallow in pains and pocket in pride. Just like how Dr. Dennis Bright and the NGC party, they don't decide in the interest of Sierra Leone for pocket their individual pains and pride, for let them join President Bill for inclusive governance system and nation building. Me, gentle, I dey talk to una, me don't apologize on that behalf. And I think say just like how una all down the man they don't do, and una all follow una leader for join the new direction government. For long continue for make Salone sexy and attractive. Let una serve the part of the developmental trajectory where President Bill don't start. For you ain't on don't the statement then. I not can like for play audios them of people them or side them where they get them because it's not professional, but I get an authority from the source where I get then conversation here for let play and for let people they hear. Let people they not say gentle the lie because KKY NGC they come gentle the lie. No. The negotiation has started very seriously and with respect. Not like the other political party, the way they not they can play because we possibly get clear intention for somebody for let's join them. They can publicly, it beg you publicly, it ask you for can publicly now biggest respect that one day. We a whole head of state again. But any other political party will not hear it. They now users they be one for try for use them and dump the like how they use Ellen Brewer, then Tayama, then kill them. Like how APC use Charles Magai. Charles Magai been facing a national interest, build na the personal interest, they push. Then kill him, they want kill him, then beat him, then put him in jail, then take in land in hand. Usuboy do the same thing. APC beat him, then kill him. Nobody know a but until today. It's done a wheelchair till they finish in future. Then do it to their own when Sam Sumana. Then disrespect him, then sack him, then tell and say na be a dope man, then provoke him. At the end of the day, when they go na them and Eskroma, then go get that, they see the flag bearer aspirant. 15 people, Sam Sumana know the day. They don't disgrace her. They don't fet her. And 30 days, they fet her. So APC, they get record anybody where they call for let them damage her. But SLPP get fine record with people the way they get alliance with. They get alliance with PDP, Temu Bangura. Back up, SLPP get a good position as Minister of Finance. They not renege on the negotiations. They make sure say the power serve the country until he retire and die. They respect her, the honor. Now so SLPP did. Even with PMDC, all the ministers the way and Eskroma began at PMDC, either it transformed some of them or it dreamt some of them. That's why it disrespect them. So APC they get bad record of alliance. I'm not saying that the reason that the NGC and KKY don't decide. And Abidon they advocate. Abidon they talk to them and thank you. NGC party and Dr. Honorable Alaji Kanekole Yumkella for let me listen to me, advise the way I've been the gi. At least now the right step in the right direction. Now you take. SLPP is home. Nobody not been driving a SLPP. You make a choice because you want to go calm down. That was correct. That's not bad. And you not be ever resign. You now you. NGC now we brother them. Do ya? I go and talk on leadership. What you for do for follow on a leader. But when I listen, I don't get an authority for play them voice message of Dr. Kane Yumkella when it address the National Executive Council of NGC, the leadership about President Bill in alliance with the SLPP and the new direction government for these elections. And also, I go come play to now Dr. Bright, your acceptability where they don't form the committee for negotiate and go and discuss with the president and the new direction government. This not a big thing we want. When I listen to Dr. Yumkella. Now they authorize me, the individual, the sources the way I get them, they give me okay for let play and become me hot goose. When I know say I know they tell who's at the source of me information. And this net self where at the talk now, the conversation they on currently. Constantly, the negotiation they on win a very important one. But I want to get this. Not to say I the snitch or anything, I get the authority for do for play for Leona back here because now open conversation where Yumkella decide for do for say they do So I know they do because I the snitch on anybody. I know one day they do now I get authority for player. When I listen. These are Dr. Yumkella.
I tell you now, say I want to talk to you, party. Yes. So if you want to know, yes. President Bill tell me January, I say, I want to talk to me, party. If you want to know there, I say, I will talk to her. Yes, that's my selfish. You don't make deal for yourself. Make deal for yourself.
Now, KKY they talk to NGC leadership. Now the neck closed down meeting.
They can't talk to your party. That's a selfish man. You cannot give me a break. When he left tone now. And I continue the discussion with Mr. President. He said to me openly. I They continue the discussion.
He said they continue discussion with President Bill.
People like me are brave enough to say, Mr. President, do let Pakaba unify Salo. The country is hurting. There's pain because of the global crisis as well and other internal issues. It's what you mean by that. I said, for example, what if you get a second time, unify the country, do let Pakaba, a government of national unity? That shows everybody is relevant. We bring all tribes and everybody together. Not to that we stand for. Yes. So Usako will talk on social media. Another preacher for 7 years. You say it where it matters. Yeah. I'm not craving for power. Yes. I want you to know, all of you, you are in charge of NGC today. You are in charge of NGC today. If fail is succeed now, I don't do the service. That's your job. But I tell you something, I will continue my dialogue with the head of state.
He said he continued the dialogue with the president.
How we drive agriculture, healthcare, education, infrastructure, and growth and jobs for the youth. I will never stop.
So now the reason they done the way they continue dialogue because President Bill they do infrastructure and healthcare and build the team for the youth.
What these people say are selling out a party with your information. I'm not interested in a ministerial job. I'm ready to retire from politics. If I know your reality, when I hear that today, I lost my partner. You know today what I went through last year. You had no clue. I didn't show a sign of weakness. But I'm telling you, you are the owners of NGC today. You will decide the fate. So I'll let on agenda. First of all, think about your party. Strategic planning of your party. How do you stay alive? How do you sustain yourself? Now some of you spend 24/7. You have no clue. Okay. So I've been listening to this Brighton speech. And that convention, I will not say, send the money not be there for paying lights now by the road. Money not there for paying cars. This office did the way NGC did.
Now KKY they talk. So in NGC next meeting.
Now he list that office for KKY movement. Not for NGC. 4 or 5 years now, me they pay is $4,000 for that one floor. Now I hand over to the party. I'm gonna give one day in America as soon as I take over now. In this now I am. I'm about to know that NGC gets people have no clue. I post what I'm posting will sell $100 begin post on social media. If not to be the party they die. If you are in if you can talk to me now. You know what you don't do? Do you know what it takes to sustain?
I know say una don yeri. I know say una don yeri that statement from Kandekole Yumkella. He say it continue for negotiate with the president. And then they continue with the alliance discussion. So they don't agree. Now, I want to listen to the chairman of the NGC because some man go say na KKY one grain, you not ask, you not tell in people in company them, na one grain don't grab, you don't go take decision. No, now the meeting down the way na next meeting. So now the NGC party don't design a committee wherein they correlate with the president of Sierra Leone. Unayeri KKY talk say in the interest of the youth, the job creation, we President Bill they do, the infrastructural development, that thing and the 9 don't get zeal for joiner. Not about that one day. If Sam Sumana, for all what the APC do, a grab, a go, and a scruma no go big out, and a scruma still go talk or not say no do nothing. A go big and a scruma, then say na them brother. We all know. So which bad now where SLP do Yumkella, we pass Sam Sumana and you. Yet the president come out publicly. He go apologize, he bring him, he talk to him, he draw him, and 30 days they do it publicly. That are the biggest respect to NGC and the KKY. They not do to APC, not do to Sam Sumana. Then disrespect at 30 days. Let God bless Dr. Yumkella and NGC supporters. Una come back, una come join we. Let we make Salon first. Una listen now. They don't organize themselves For long, I know say not to lie, and this is not credible something. Dr. Dennis Bright, and I'm also under authority, approval from the source for say I go put this audio out again. Because me not elect for bring information like that raw one. Because I get to protect my source of information. That they hold me as hot goose. But however, I get the authority and approval from the source. For let I play Dr. Dennis Bright in voice, where they hold a meeting, also meeting upon meeting, where they don't agree now finally. For let us get a committee for go meet the president and the SLPP for join we for let push Salongo before. Una listen.
Very senior people in this party
Then at Dennis Bright
have been in contact with senior people at SLPP, and the discussion about working together, it starts with them people in the. But just like we can get members of the committee, they make contact. That contact has been made, and it left to Viewing Party. That is party structure. That's why we're here. As then there was say now not party, and I get this party. It left to we now for know how we could proceed without it officially. And we need to get some details, more details about within the BMDs. And if we get them details, then they now accredited group from this party, we will say yes, and then forgo, and go actually discuss whatever details we get for discuss, and then go explore that. Now, we think that for such things to start, negotiations or understanding for start, we need the highest level of this party.
good statement.
And the suggestion will come from Jesper, saying that let the chairman and leader and the parliamentary leader, let them come together and put together a small committee. We will get involved in any negotiation like that, but especially in this one we don't come before we go explore and see what is being proposed, within our chances and everything. Now, I believe that the whole idea of forming an alliance is very important, not for an individual, but for the whole party.
That makes sense. True.
And as far as the party concerned, we believe that we should go and look out what they are proposing for us all as the party. Waiting now, they get in their head. So we don't come to a position where we believe that we will bring this thing to now and see if now can empower Dr. Yumkella and myself for let we carefully choose a committee we will engage in conversations, discussions, and even negotiation if possible. But we will get a feedback mechanism when it is right. We can tell the neck again, say that this now don't do, and that this now don't discover, and that this we want. Yes. That could be the best approach. It could be the best approach we will make at least una self feel say una partly involved. Now give me that responsibility then. Me they tell us say we go execute them without fear or favor in the interest.
All right. So, una don read that statement from the two leaders. One, the parliamentary leader, one the former flag bearer, presidential flag bearer of the NGC, Dr. Kane Kolem Yumkella. And then this one from the chairman of the NGC, Dr. Dennis Bright. In the interest of the NGC party, in the interest of Sierra Leone, they don't decide for go along with the SLPP for promote the good thing that we President Bio do. That's a very laudable thing. The only thing we are going to let all NGC members and supporters then do and let them know. Leadership now a strong position where we they put people them in. I know say at this point, not all NGC members then go holistically think say then this decision is not the best for them. But I not say una for one thing say we have leaders where una they put before una because una believe in them. Una believe in their judgment. Una believe in their ideology. Una believe in waiting them get for fear for lead una and take decisions for una when necessary. So then leader then they take that kind informed decision for building that kind strategic alliance as we NGC and KKY don't decide for build with President Bill and the SLPP government. For make sure say in the interest of Sierra Leone, let the country get peace and let development continue. So at the talk to one of the NGC brothers and sisters then, if you have respect for your leader, when are Yumkella and Dr. Bright and the NGC leadership, now una put them, they una believe in them, that means una put them. So those are the decisions they are taking for you. Some decisions you will not like it, but they are good for you. Just like with God or the Pekin the way they born a house. Pekin ki want something, he go cry for him. You don't go get him because you know say you don't need him. He go cry, but you make choices for him. And then choices, then they are good choices. We mama them in the training and teacher them at school. See the way no one, then they make for them. They know so we need them. 9 then they make for them get. The other hand they get with the vex. But at the end of the day, they don't grow up. Now that's how they know say, oh, then choices they are we parent them in they do for we. We teachers them in they do for we. When I will leaders them in society. 9 don't make with they are today, we better don't follow we. So this is how political leadership is. Now, I talk to all the NGC members and supporters. If you really been there at NGC genuinely and you believe in your leader, when a Dr. Yumkella and Dr. Bright the owner don't put, and the neck members of the NGC, this decision where they don't make, una support them. This is how leadership. Because when una support them, una they go with one voice, una they able to succeed together. We all as Sierra Leoneans, we all they succeed together. And Dr. Yumkella to complain. Do ya? When I go to one voice, let we all day with the new direction government, let we push Salon go before. Una member, una ideology says Salon first. Una respect una leader. Because if una come up behind una leader, then una don't disrespect them, then una don't interest me, una don't undermine them. And I don't expect una all for do them. Now, not a time for follow emotion. Politics not by emotion, now by principle. You run politics and leadership now by principle, not to emotion. Now then principles and when they make things happen. Let's tell una plain. This again for be sacrosanct and again for be outright. For now, na Salon is so difficult for a third party political party for really win elections now, apart from the SLP and APC. It go happen one day, but for now it's difficult. So I think the best thing now for strike a compromise in the best way possible, in the best interest of the country. And we not say safe. Today, me na me gentle. Now maybe they talk. A vex pa KKY say, it not been do well during that runoff. And then it's bright. For let them strike negotiation with SLPP, at least let the NGC they say they're part of the development program because they are members where they self need a livelihood. They are members where they self need for projects and promote their political interests, and they're not for them no more in the wilderness. They don't spend the money. So man, and last thing is spend all things done. Me na one party person will be vexed by Dr. Yumkella for that one the way do. For just say let all man go say one go let incident. That was something where I not be like. I be so critical around Danny. And Boku NGC, they not be like that one the way I get interaction with. But however, now, they don't take a step. We a leadership step. Why we not for follower? Do you una supporter? Una give the support. Una not frustrator. Una not come up behind them. This is your leader. These are your leaders. They don't take this decision. Una follow them. Let we make Salon go before. Hey, then cost mama. Which cost where APC not don't cost them to can mama? With disrespect, where they not don't get, they don't go to a court. For Pulana as MP of recent of last year, if President Bio bad, if SFP bad, therefore don't hold on that court case. They pull KKY from parliament. If they be really mean bad for her. So for call now for let them join together, not too bad. Because now this same APC, because of KKY, now they bring this whole to sim business. Now KKY business for bring them down. They make that man don't suffer in America, yeah. For how many years? He don't suffer in America, he don't turn his citizenship, all the benefits. In social security benefit to all the way he forget. APC make a gida in passport and that citizenship. You know what that one they mean? APC they bad. Now so they do them. SLPP no ever do that one day. Who remember that one day? So some people they say, oh, they belong the more before, they not really enter. They be this. Yes. If some team don't happy, these are scamming, these are politics, African politics, don't happy. And they don't go bigger. The president, when are the leader, they don't talk to her on behalf of whoever we don't insult her. And myself, I they apologize on behalf of me and the Hot Goose Network. Whatever statement, when a political statement where I don't give against any NGC member and supporter and Dr. Yumkella, we not go down way with them. Those are political statements. Politics, when they talk anything, we go give edge and advantage for promote your own political party. That's the game. I apologize still. On behalf of any blogger, SLP blogger, or SLP government official, or the New Direction official, we make a political statement. We're not all well for now. I apologize. We're sorry. Let us share and pocket with pride and swallow with pains and share with differences in the interest of Sierra Leone, like how all don't agree. Thank you, NGC. Thank you, Dr. Yumkella, for this strategic alliance with President Bio. Thank you. Everybody, let us continue for look forward. Let us left what is behind. According to the Bible, God say, He said, don't think about the past. Don't allow your past to interfere into your present. You will get a rotten future. So let us not allow the past thing, where don't hurt we, for interfere into this present arrangement we don't start. Past things must pass and go. Let us think about Sierra Leone. Let us put her first. But without the way they know me, they don't cost me mama. They cost me mama. And even this thing where they make back, then they can't cost me mama. But come on. Let us watch Danny. Father Moses, the people of Israel, God vexed by them because they allowed the past for interfere into the present. They been remember God, they give them manna. They begin grumble. Oh, when they eat today beef now Egypt. Now you don't can put in a Mount Sinai. Now so manna. Say where they for don't reach inside 40 days. Now the promised land, then take 40 years before they reach it. That now a punishment. So say where Sierra Leone for reach inside the next 5 years for lot of progress. Let not let for vex. Let not let for complain and grumble like the people of Egypt. They will let the grumble take when God vex by we. See where Salon in better one will take 5 years after we NGC don't can join we now. President Bio for move ahead. For let take several years for let happy. Do you allow not do that? Unaleo DBNam. Welcome, Dr. Yumkella. Now the SLPP. We know say the strategic alliance is good for Sierra Leone with the SLPP. And welcome the NGC, Dr. Dennis Bright, and the NGC. Una welcome, and we appreciate una. Every SLPP member, una go around una NGC brothers and sisters. Una embrace them. Una apologize to them if una don't hurt them in any way. Una talk to them. Una encourage them. Una send us video, their audio. Una send her far and wide. Let them all hear it. Let us swallow pains them and pocket to prize and move forward and look up to the ball. Thank you, President Bill, for the national duty the way they do. The national inclusiveness you do. Let God continue for bless you, President Talk and you. Let God continue for deal with you, you and your wife. Because beside any successful man, there's a strong woman, intelligent woman, wise woman. Fatima Bio, let God bless you. Because now you be you man, we don't make, we as Relenians, we don't reach this level. Me na gentle, the political hot goose. Si don't pa me, it is fry. And for don't pa you the nyaka nyaka. Me people them, una share. Let's serious Relenians zeyeri. Una enjoy.
Oh, who get this game, ya so Amada Bio. Sam na who that this game, ya de for Amada Bio. Oh, who that cook and shape the game, President Bio. We dey vote back. We dey vote back. We dey vote back for development and salon. And who you don't hear me? We dey vote back. We dey vote back. We dey vote back for development and salon. Sholele, 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 sholele. Oh, after you, now you. Sholele, 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 oh, 2023 now you. Show them say you do am, 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 oh, after you now you. Salomon, wetin we say? Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you, oh. Obu Salongo before. Because wetin we say, yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Yo, we dey vote for you. Oh, for Saloni Metewa. Kako agbo ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva. Weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Dongo agbo ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Wanja magbo ulanje pele, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva. Kailango ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva o. Buntigo ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva o. Kayamba bo ulanje pele o, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva, weji makwa longiva o. Amweno kono mwa fefo, bepo abe awaye, bepo abe awaye, bepo abe awaye. Madame yo, anko loko tenepa, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, ankambia tenepa, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, anfalapa tenepa, yo sete votamu. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, ang makinito na pa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo, ang magrukato na pa. Yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu, yo sete votamu. Madame yo.
a political hot goose. You sit down for me? Hot Goose Network TV.